She enters a room like a sudden shift in the wind, unseen but unmistakable, leaving the air charged with possibility. Ruled by Mercury, the celestial trickster and scribe of the gods, the Gemini woman is a living paradox, a whirlwind of intellect and intuition, lightness and depth, all woven together with effortless grace. One moment, she's dissecting your argument with razor-sharp precision. The next, she's dissolving into laughter over some absurd, overlooked detail that only she could have caught. This isn't just intelligence. It's a kind of magic, an alchemy that turns mundane moments into something glittering and alive. Mercury doesn't just gift her with a quick wit, it wires her nervous system to the universe's hidden frequencies. She hears the pauses between your words, deciphers the flicker of hesitation in your eyes, and senses the unspoken tensions humming beneath the surface. To the casual observer, she's a social chameleon, flitting between conversations with ease. But those who look closer see the truth. She's a philosopher in motion, a collector of truths, forever translating the world's mysteries into a language she can understand. Her restlessness isn't indecision, it's the pulse of a mind too hungry to settle. Yet for all her radiance, there's a guardedness to her, an inner sanctum few are invited to explore. That effortless charm? It's often a deflection, a way to keep the world at bay while she decides who's worthy of seeing behind the curtain. It's not that she fears being known. She fears being misunderstood. Gemini women are often labeled as flighty or non-committal, but the reality is far more nuanced. She isn't afraid of depth. She's afraid of being trapped in someone else's shallow perception of her. Beneath that sparkling exterior lies a well of emotional complexity. She remembers everything. The exact shade of your voice when you said her name last month, the way the light fell across your face during a conversation you've long forgotten, the emotional weight of moments others would dismiss as trivial. This nostalgia catches even her off guard at times, revealing a sentimental core that contradicts her forward-moving nature. It's one of her many contradictions. The woman who's always 5 steps ahead still carries the past with her, tenderly, like pressed flowers between the pages of a book. The famed Gemini duality isn't a gimmick. It's an ongoing dance between her fierce independence and her quiet yearning for connection, between her lightning-fast logic and the sudden, overwhelming tides of emotion that rise without warning. She'll disappear sometimes, not out of indifference but necessity. Maintaining that brilliant exterior requires moments of retreat, time to recalibrate in solitude. These vanishings aren't personal, they're survival. And when she returns, it's with renewed energy, though few will ever truly know what transpired in her absence. In love, she's often misread. She doesn't fear commitment, she fears suffocation. Her need for space isn't a rejection, it's the very thing that allows her to love fully. The right partner doesn't try to cage her, but learns the rhythm of her flight, trusting that she'll always circle back to those who give her room to breathe. She falls hardest for minds that challenge her, for souls that surprise her, for lovers who understand that intellectual stimulation is its own form of foreplay. What she secretly craves, but rarely asks for, is someone who can love all her contradictions without demanding she choose just one version of herself. Someone who sees that her restlessness isn't a flaw, but the way she metabolizes the world. The irony? For all her connectivity, she often feels profoundly alone, like a comet blazing across the sky, dazzling to witness but impossible to hold. But when she is seen, truly seen, the transformation is nothing short of alchemy. The woman who emerges when met with unconditional understanding is a force of nature, boundless in her devotion, fierce in her loyalty, and more radiant than even she knew she could be. This is the Gemini woman's greatest enchantment, not her duality, but her ability to contain multitudes without fracturing. She's not just a zodiac sign, she's Mercury's living masterpiece, a testament to the beauty of embracing paradox. To know her is to witness the impossible, light and depth, logic and emotion, freedom and intimacy, all woven together in perfect, shimmering harmony. And if you're lucky enough to love her, you'll learn that the most extraordinary souls are the ones that refuse to be defined by a single truth.